clearance frenzy. When I tell you in the next 3 hours, we've got flex pay as low as $1.99. I know, because we're doing 6 flexible payments on all of our clearance. I know it's the next 3 hours, so hopefully you can kind of stay with me, but it is gonna get a little frenzy around here. It's gonna get a little crazy. We've got some real practical things. We've got some great giftable items. We've got some things maybe that's been on your wish list, but everything is on 6 flexible payments. And so I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of what's gonna be happening this hour, and that's gonna be something that maybe you've borrowed from your neighbor before. Have you ever had to or wanted to be able to use a pressure washer, but you thought, well, I don't want to pay to rent it? We have industrial strength power from Fieldsmith. It's by Earthwise. This is the 1800 PSI. It's really industrial strength. You can use it with just water, so completely chemical-free cleaning, or you can actually add detergent. It is the one that will follow you, and it's going to give you that brand new, maybe rejuvenated, maybe it's your steps or your fence or your siding. As we kind of go throughout the year, this is the type of results that you're gonna get, whether it's weather related or whether it's just kind of things being old and dingy and you wanna think about, maybe do I wanna replace it? Nah, let me try to pressure washer it first. On clearance and in colors, blue, red, or yellow, we have it on a flex pay for $23.33, and you own it. That's gonna be happening with Peter Kilcullen, happening just shortly at the end of this hour. But first, we're gonna kind of talk about something maybe a little bit more of a serious subject, or maybe just a, I don't know, annoying thing. Do you have any kind of pain-related issues, soreness in your muscles, maybe those little irks and jerks that make you just feel like, gosh, I wish I could sleep a little better. I wish I could sit at my desk a little easier. Well, if you've ever thought of going and having therapy sessions with TENS units, today we're gonna be able to show you an at-home powerful TENS unit that is portable, it's completely customizable, it's discreet, no one even has to know you're wearing it, it's cordless, and today it has the upgraded feature to be able that you can control it via your smartphone, just like a remote. We have it on a clearance price. Now, it's over 50% off, but even better than that, 6 flexible payments, $5.83 to bring this home. This is the only airing of the day, very likely could sell out in this one single presentation. So if you wanna learn about what TENS units are and how you can get this home, I've got Matthew Peters with me here today. He's a registered nurse, here to educate us and let us know what is TENS and what can it do for kind of those sore aches and muscle pains and the things that just kind of hold us back throughout the day.
Well, luckily, Valerie, we don't need you at home to experience it for yourself necessarily to see what it does, because you see my arm right here, and let me move over.
There, yeah.
It's exactly doing that, okay? It's the mechanical motion. This is TENS technology. This is on level about 4 or 5 out of 20 intensity levels in this unit. This is one of the best units that I've seen for home use, and the price is slashed on this, Valerie. Even though it's brand new technology, this is gonna give you everything you need. So if you've used TENS technology in the past, you're gonna love this. Transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation, that's what TENS technology is.
Okay.
So what that means is, we're using a device that actually blocks pain signals at the nerve level, and as you can see, also gives that mechanical muscle massage. So it helps to promote the blood flow to the area, to the sore and aching muscles, and help promote healing. So if you've used this in the clinical setting in the past, whether the physical therapy or doctor's office, things like that, you're talking about lots of wires, a large apparatus. You're talking about inconvenience, not to mention the high cost and things like that. So what Veridian has done is boiled this down into the technology, about a silver dollar size control unit. That's all you have. And all I need to do is I can press minus if I want to dial the intensity down a little bit. I can press this plus sign if I want to increase. So here you go, you have the plus sign here, you have the minus sign here. So if I want to crank this up a little bit, I just put it up 3 and it's gonna kind of slowly kick in here. And then if I want to change modes, I can actually hold down this plus sign and it's gonna change modes. You hear the beep. So this is gonna come equipped with 8 modes.
Wow,
So what you get in this are 5 TENS modes, but then you get 3 modes that what are called EMS, or electrical muscle stimulation. So what that means is I can take this large pad and you can use it for toning areas like, you know, the thighs, the butt, the abs, things like that. Those machines that cost upwards of $100 or more to tone those areas, you get 3 modes included in here in this unit that actually address that as well.
So that's like tailor-making your therapy sessions if you want the EMS or if you want the TENS, but this is for your entire body. There isn't a space on your body that this isn't going to just basically patch and lay against. There's no stickiness, no residue. It is so small and discreet, yet so powerful that it's going to be able to give you therapy session after therapy session. It's the temporary relief of pain that you might be struggling with, but it's targeted pain management. So it might be on your neck, which is where I always hold the tension. It might be maybe your tennis elbow, or maybe it's the arthritis, you know, from writing or typing, or maybe it's your lower back. I have a, you know, a car accident from years ago, and I just have this like twinge that I might sleep on it wrong, I might sit on it wrong, and I'm just like, and you want something to sort of massage and kind of really get it out. And this is something that I can do and nobody would know because there's no cords to it. You control the intensity, and today it's on a clearance price. So you get a chance to get it home and try it for $5.83. What we're doing right now, and this is the perfect opportunity to try something, is we're actually doing extended holiday returns. So maybe there's that person, that loved one in your life that always is complaining. You know, they show up to work and they're like, gosh, it's this one spot on my shoulder or the back of my knee, or, you know, around my thigh, or even my buttocks, or wherever it might be. This would be a great gift for somebody, and they have until January 31st, 2019 to be able to send it back, no questions asked, for a full refund of your purchase price. So it's really an invitation. And before we go back to Matthew, I want to show you everything you get. This is a complete set from Veridian. So you are getting the control that straps onto the patches. You're getting a large patch as well as the smaller patch. These are reusable, at least 50 uses for each patch. You get a storage bag, and you get the USB because you can recharge your little device, which makes it really nice because then you can take it with you on the go.
Yeah, and I'll ask you too, so, you know, if you're waking up on the East Coast, we're talking about we're at what, 5 a.m., we're waking up on the West Coast, 2 a.m. What are you gonna do with your weekend, and what's stopping you from doing that? A lot of times, Valerie, it's the things that you're talking about. Maybe you have some nagging back pain, low back pain. Maybe you have the shoulder pain. Maybe you have just those general aches and pains of those aching muscles that prevent you from getting out and doing the things that you love. Now, you need to consult with your doctor, and whenever we talk about medication, but this is medicine free, all right? This does not include any medication.
That's a good point.
All right, it's non-invasive, and it's targeted specifically to the area where you need it. Now, I mentioned exactly how to use it. You see Donna there. So the beauty of this is you're gonna get a small pad for those targeted areas. Donna's wearing that right now on her forearm. So she can dial up the intensity or reduce it or change the modes or turn it on and off, all from that control unit. What you get here, Valerie, and why this is such a good value, and I know that when this was first introduced to the world, and I was so excited about it, it was double the price. They've boiled it down. More than double the price. And what you've done here at HSN is remarkable to offer it today at this price, because it's a powerhouse unit, up to 20 intensity levels. You saw that it was making my arm twitch at level 5 out of 20. You have a large pad, you have a small pad. Each of those gel electrode pads, which mind you are very high quality, can be used for up to 50 therapy sessions. 50 therapy sessions per pad, okay? Again, 50 per pad. It's a remarkable value. You'll never buy batteries because right out of the box, you're gonna charge this up, all right, with the USB charger that's included. You're gonna always keep a full charge so you can make sure that you maximize the value of those gel electrode pads by ensuring that you always have a full charge for every therapy session. Now, the kicker is it also comes included with this cell phone app. So if we take a look at my phone here, I have my therapy session on here. Okay. And what I can do is I can control everything from here. I can click on this right here so I can select one of those 8 modes. I can shut off my phone so you can't see. Let me do this again. So I can go back. So if I return back to that home screen, I can click here and I can choose what time I want. So if I want a 30-minute session, if I want a 60-minute session, I can do it all from there. Or I can dial that intensity up just by pressing up that dial. So it goes from 0 to 100%, and you can see my hand's starting to shake a little bit because I turned up that intensity up just a notch. So you can control everything when you have it on those areas such as low back, or maybe you have it under your pant leg, or sometimes people use these, you can use it on the sole of your feet for that nice tingling.
When you get home?
Exactly, that acupuncture tingling, nice feeling. You can use that on the soles of your feet, and you can actually control it from the cell phone app if you need to.
Okay, so this is 100% natural, right? So if you're someone that's trying to maybe alleviate some soreness, alleviate some pain, target those treatment areas, this is something that everybody can use, even if it's just periodically, as opposed to calling a doctor, as opposed to paying a copay, as opposed to buying some therapy sessions. You're able to use this over and over again. Now, I wanna ask for the viewer at home, if no one's ever used a TENS and they're seeing kind of your muscles react, how does it feel? Like, does it hurt? It
feels remarkable, but you know what? It is a feeling that you haven't experienced before. And what it does is it cycles through acupuncture, massage, tapping, and scraping, okay?
So are those the different modes?
Those are the different sensations, and what these modes typically will do, they're very high technology in the way that they alternate between those sensations. Now, I can select a mode that's gonna do more of this mechanical massage on me if that's the area, if that's what I want, if that's my wheelhouse of pain relief. If I want it more of a tingling sensation, which you wouldn't be able to see it on the air here, you wouldn't be able to see what it feels like for me, I can change that mode too. So you wouldn't notice as much of a movement, but you're gonna feel that. That is the only thing that worked for me on my low back pain. And I was mentioning this to you off set. You know, a few months ago, I had that low back pain from overexertion where just sitting in a chair hurt. So just like you're seeing here, that hurt me. When I stood up, I was hunched over. And the only thing that relieved that pain is this particular TENS unit. And the reason it did that, Valerie, is because that transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation, it not only works during your therapy session, but it's gonna work to block those pain signals. Even after you take this off, it's gonna have a lasting effect for a little bit. It's gonna vary case by case, but you're gonna find that this is gonna be one of those things that you cannot live without.
I agree.
Once you try it in those problem areas that really nag you.
I agree, and because today I wanna show you everything that you're gonna get. Mind you, this is on a clearance price, but if it doesn't work out for you, you can send it back to us, no questions asked. You're gonna get the USB. Remember, the unit that you can control is rechargeable, so there's no cords for this. You're gonna get the larger pad and the smaller pad. These each have over 50 uses per pad. You get a storage case to go along with it. And today, on part of our clearance price, not only have we taken over 50% off, we're breaking up your monthly payments, $5.83. Those are interest-free. You choose your credit card of choice, or you can choose your debit card or PayPal. You put one FlexPay down, we send you out a brand new TENS unit, and you get the opportunity to use it, to feel it for yourself. 100% natural, no medications. And I wanna just kind of point out too, for those of you wondering if this is gonna stick to your hair or your skin, I'm gonna go ahead and just plop this on. Now mind you, I don't have the actual controller on here, but I just want you to see that it sticks to your skin, and when you pull it back, there's no ouches, and look, I can move my wrist, I'm completely mobile, no cords involved, and then when you pull it off, it's not like a Band-Aid, you know, it's not anything like that.
And you don't have that sticky residue on your skin either.
Exactly, and there's nothing on my fingers. You just have to place it back to its pad. Can I just make a mention about Donna?
Yeah.
Okay, Donna is the hardest working woman in television right now. Donna did Tony Little's Today Special for 24 hours on her feet. She then did the Too Faced Today Special for 24 hours, sitting down, putting on makeup, and here she is this morning. I hope she's going home to rest. I hope that TENS unit is alleviating some of maybe the stress you've had on your body, but that's exactly it. get the relief you need in the targeted area you need it, anytime you need it.
Well, you know what? When you take medications, they go in your mouth and they go all over throughout your body and not always exactly to where you need it. This goes exactly where you need it. And again, you have the 3 EMS modes, that electrical muscle stimulation, so you can actually use this to tone your abs right after you finish up with your therapy session. You can use it exactly where you need it. It's rechargeable, so you'll never buy batteries. I've never seen it at this price.
And it probably will never be again at this price. Only airing of the day, so get yours home on a flex pay. Thank you so much, Matthew, for bringing this in.
You're welcome.
I know I'm gonna secure mine because I was telling you about that little ache in the back of my back, literally. So thank you so very much. Okay, so like I told you, you've kind of mixed plethora of lots of different things for you. We even have some great home decor, like these beautiful planters that are solar-powered planter lights from Fieldsmith. And I know you're looking at these and probably thinking it's one on clearance, but it's actually a 2-pack. We've got the first and only planned airing today, under $10 to get it home. They're so beautiful, completely powered by the sun. They're gonna give you 7 hours of light. As soon as it turns dusk, it automatically turns on. These are versatile. You can hang these, you can make them freestanding, you can put them into the garden or the ground, and you are getting a 2-pack today for $9.99 on our flexible payments. I told you it's gonna be a little irresistible this morning as part of our clearance frenzy. We've got a lot going on, and hopefully you'll stay with me because we have something for everyone. And we have giftables. We might have something that you saw earlier in the year that you're like, I've been waiting for these. Like home decor items, the indoor lighting. Maybe you have really wanted to put something special, something unique, something mesmerizing. How about a stargazing lantern? This is your choice of either the set of 2, which are your medium size, and we do have this in a couple different colors. We've got it in the red here, which is a beautiful like rust red, and this is gonna be your most limited choice. Or you can choose it in the white. They are a little bit, almost like a farmhouse kind of shabby chic white. It's not like a stark white, it has a little bit of silver to it. Or you can choose the bronze. These stand just over 10 inches high. They are very whimsical, very fun, and that's the 2-pack that we have for you today on 6 flexible payments. It makes it $4.16. But if you just kind of want to add something even larger, we have a single lantern that is going to give you that star pattern in just bronze only, $4.16. Actually, I think it's less than that. I think I wrote this down wrong. I think it's $3 and something for the larger one. Okay, $3 and change for the large, $4 and change for the 2-pack. Only airing. We have these available for you, but I know they may look pretty, but they're actually pretty versatile. They do more than just kind of one thing, which just like this woman in front of me, Rebecca Wood, who brings us home decor and all these specialty items, but you're a woman who does a lot. So the fact that you're bringing these in and saying, this is just more than just being pretty. This actually has function.
There's function. You can see the 2 different colors that you could have if you want. So coming up for the holidays, you can have this beautiful white light, or you can have these fun, beautiful color lights as well. They're indoor, outdoor, and that's what I love about these, because we actually brought these last year, wildly popular as they are this year, but everybody was writing and saying, man, I love these so much, I wish I could have them inside my home. So what we did is we made them battery operated this year in a safe case, so it's weather resistant, so you can have these indoor or outdoor.
I like that.
And the batteries come with it.
They do?
They come with it. So
wait a minute.
Yes.
On the 2-pack, you're getting 6 AA batteries included.
And then
that's
with the
pretty
large,
impressive.
you get the C batteries.
Wow,
So
that's a great added value in this set today. And I love that, and I think a lot of homes are using sort of that lantern design, but this has something so unusual, so whimsical, and so fun. So why am I seeing it in like a kind of a color mode versus
Well, that's also new this year. So, and you can choose day of. So say you do love those white lights that you want to line your driveway with, but you're gonna have a party this holiday season, or you want to bring it indoors and you want to put a wreath around it. On the bottom, you can see there's just this little tab that you decide if you want W for the white lights or C for the color.
So 2 choices.
2 choices. So there is the white, there is the color. Isn't that beautiful, just like that? And the really great thing about this is even though you can see through the smaller, even though they're pretty substantial, or the large, I would do Two. One of the large and two of the bottom, because you get that dimension. Right now, it's all about creating dimension, bringing the eye up slowly. I have mine on my stairs going up.
Oh, that's nice.
And so I have them, I actually have 6, and I have them going up.
Because you're an overachiever.
I love symmetry, so I needed 3 on both sides.
and I bet you didn't get them on clearance.
No.
And today, you can stock up. So if you've been looking for something to place indoors or outdoors, the batteries are all included. You can mix and match the color, like we're seeing the red and the bronze there.
So pretty.
But look at night. As soon as you turn them on, they swirl, they dance, they have this kind of beautiful illumination to them. They're so three-dimensional, and
they look like they're coming out of the lantern. They really do look 3D-dimensional. And what I wanted to say too is this is mesmerizing. My favorite story is the very first night that I took these out because I was having a party and I wanted to line the driveway. I actually had my neighbors texting me saying, "What is this that you have in your yard?" People will stop, they stare, they smile, and they ask, "What is that?" Now, what it is, there's no witchcraft or wizardry. All it is there's LED lights inside. You love LED lights because we all know they're the workhorse of lighting. They last on average 30,000 hours, but they are LED lights that are rotating behind holographic panels.
Okay.
Those holographic panels are what make it look like those stars are actually dancing in and out of the lantern.
Love these.
So it's almost, when I have it on at night, I just stop and stare. It's almost like watching a fish tank. It's that relaxing. It
definitely
really
is. I think you can get lost in this. It's great mood lighting too. If maybe you sit and you just kind of want something soft and glowy. What are these made of, Rebecca? Because I feel like they have a nice metal housing
it's a metal
to
housing
it.
on top of it.
That's really sturdy.
They are weather resistant though, so take them indoor, take them outdoor. They're going to be able to take whatever Mother Nature throws at them. The bronze has this beautiful brushed finish, so it's a bronze with a copper. I absolutely love the bronze, but I do like to mix and match. The bronze and the red is beautiful.
Okay, I like what you've done here, and I want to point out the sizing. So remember, you can choose a 2-pack or you can choose the 1 large. So the 1 large in
12
height.
12 1/4, I believe.
12, yeah, I think 12 3/4.
3/4, and this is 10 1/4.
You got it.
There
so they
go.
stack beautifully kind of next to each other. If you want to put them on pedestals, you could hang them on hooks inside or outside. So that's going to be the bronze. We do have it in the white, which has a little bit of a silver brushing.
Now this has a silver brushing, very beautiful.
Pretty.
So you kind of go with your decor here, but this is more cottage feel, kind of beachy feel. I love that. But the red is different. The red does not have a brushed metal at all. It has an ombre effect. It's this gorgeous, deep, rust red. I love how you called it a rust red, but on the edging, it's got more of a burgundy. Do you see it? So it really gives it dimension. I remember the very first time we looked at it, I really kind of get the nautical or the cottage feel, and you said Moroccan. And I was like, it really goes with any decor.
It really does. You can kind of make this what you want, whether it's just for holiday parties, whether it's just for brand new home decor. It is clearance if you're gifting this though. Remember, we have until our extended holiday returns give you until the end of January 2019. It's on 6 flexible payments. So just to remind you, in the 2-pack, we have it in all 3 colors. You see it in the red, you see it in the white, and we also have it in the bronze. To get it home, it's $4.16. If you want to add the large is only available in the bronze. But I mean, honestly, I think you can mix and match them easily with that bronze to just kind of like.
So look at, this is what I actually love too, are just some of the different colors. But if you wanted.
Look at them together though. I just want to show how they all
look pretty together.
They all look beautiful together.
They really do.
The single, the large, is $3.32 on FlexPay. They're very lightweight, and it's just a way to just add a little whimsy, add a little fun, also add a really powerful presence that didn't cost you a lot, which I love.
And indoor or outdoor. So really, wherever you want to add that whimsy and elegance and mesmerizing effect.
All the batteries are included, so out of the box, you take them out, and they are good to go. Remember, you have the choice of the white light inside that's got those beautiful stars that come out. They're almost holographic. Or you can choose the colored ones, which have kind of like the reds and the greens and the whites. It's really, really impactful. Very, very pretty. Well, since we're talking about home decor, let's talk about outdoor, getting really kind of that great curb appeal, making all your neighbors jealous. Today we have a 2-pack of our planter lights that are solar powered. This is the first and only planned airing of the day. We've got colors for every home decor. We've got adjustability and versatility like never seen before, and we're doing it on a clearance price. We've taken 40% off. On FlexPay, you get it home for under $10. Now, at first glance, when I saw these, it took my breath away. Because I've seen kind of the tall and larger ones, but that doesn't always fit everybody's, you know, homescape on the outside. Maybe it's an entryway to an apartment, or, you know, maybe you just want to put them in front of your condo. If it has access to sun, it's gonna illuminate light.
Even filtered shade, shade. It might not stay throughout the night then.
Okay.
The more sun, the longer it will stay, because they are solar powered, but even if you have filtered. So I love that you brought up the large lamppost that we talked about, because that's what inspired these. We had a lot of people write in and say, I love those, but I don't have the space for it. So we decided to bring it down just a little bit and bring it out with a 2-pack. So instead of 7 feet tall, you've got these gorgeous 2-pack lanterns. Now, you can see there's a lot of versatility with these, but at the heart of this, it's light and color. And light and color are the 2 most important things that you want to be able to up your curb appeal. And you're going to be able to get that with this beautiful planter with the lamppost.
And so we're seeing it on the video. We kind of put it outside for you. We're gonna show you the different ways to be able to use this. There's several ways that you can sort of make this your own and versatile into your own home, because not, you know, obviously not every home has the same style, not every home has the same accessibility. Today you have your choice of color. So we'll first go over the color. In the 2-pack, this is gonna be the black, correct? And then we have it in, is this gonna be copper?
I think it looks kind of like a rose gold. It's very, very pretty.
It does. It does have very much of a rose gold tone to it. We have your choice of the white. Remember, everybody's getting 2, or you could choose the one that we're calling bronze, which is a nice dark. These are all matte finishes, and this is like a really nice espresso.
It is, and I would always say go back to your trim or your hardware of your house. I was
just about to ask you, is like, how do you decide? How do you pick?
Or if you just love a color, really, you can just do that. But I always say if you really kind of want it to be cohesive with your home, go with the trim or with the hardware, and it will kind of bring it all together. There are so many different ways to use it. I'm gonna kind of walk you through it.
I'm ready.
When you do look at these, just know both of them together will take you less than 10 minutes to put together. So super simple.
And these are weather resistant, right?
Weather resistant,
meant to be outside
all year long. You're seeing them with beautiful flowers, but you could put decor in here. Think of fir and holly berries. You could put mums right now, which would be beautiful. But throughout the year, you could put even some Christmas ornaments in here. So anything you want, it will stay out all year long, and you will get that lamp post that will soak up the sun, and you'll be able to enjoy that all year long too.
How long will, if it soaks up this full sun all day long, how long will it stay lit at night?
8 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours.
Okay, sorry,
so
now I
I
digress.
just wanted to show you that both the planter, you see right there, can hang from a lamp or from a fence post or a wall if you'd like it. Think about, you could make a beautiful window box in seconds with 2 of these.
That's perfect.
Easy. So this is the planter. It holds a perfect 6-inch in diameter plant. This is the lamp post, the lamp. And this will also hang, very simply. You get everything that you need separately or together.
Wait, hold on a minute. You mean I can use this all together as we see in front, or I can separate the pieces and I can say this can be my planter box, and I can stack them side by side or hang them in separate places, and then I can use the lantern separately as well. You guys,
because you have carriage lighting in places you'd never think you could have carriage lighting.
This is amazing.
Here's the one thing that I've never seen before, ever, is it is a product that will fit every single space, because there are 3 different ways to use it. And I love that you can find a way that will fit your style. So if you want to even hang them all together, you can see on some of the video later,
pretty.
Isn't it? Oh, and then the 2 different varying colors too.
Okay, so not only does it have adjustable and versatile like spaces to place it at, but you have your choice of color. And so do each one come with 2 choices of color?
2 choices. It's just either a warm white light or a cool bright white light. They all are going to be extra bright because we do have that reflecting dome at the bottom, which will reflect light in every direction. So a lot of times when you're dealing with this, it even comes with a post if you want to use these as solar lights into the ground as well. And a lot of times when you have that, the light just goes down. This reflects the light up, so you get, it's super, super bright. But but the light with purpose. I always say if you want to see where you're going, use that bright white light. If you want to create a warm and welcoming entryway for your guests, your family and friends, use that warm white light.
I can't get over how many options there are with this. You would think we'd be telling you, you have to choose the planter, or you choose the lantern, or you have to choose whether you want it all together or separately, or you have to choose the lighting. You guys, this is such a no-brainer. If you have a patio, if you have a porch, if you have a front walkway, if you have an area outside that just needs light illumination, you know, whether it's walking up to your front door, walking to your back door, there's no electrician needed, there's no electricity needed. This means you can place this anywhere because it's gonna soak up the power of the sun, which, by the way, is free. I think we always forget that.
And the battery comes already installed, the rechargeable battery.
Right.
You just pull a tab.
So you don't have to replace anything. There's no parts or any electrician. So, okay. So, I'm trying to really wrap my brain.
Did you see what I just did there?
I can't believe.
I'm gonna take this off, just like this.
So you took the lantern.
Yep, I took the lantern.
That you could hang if you wanted to.
You can hang this if you would like to.
Okay.
You can put this on the planter if you want to, or you can use the stake that's included and put this into the ground. And then remember, you still have a beautiful planter to use elsewhere if you'd like to. So whatever best fits you. Now to put it together as a planter, I'm gonna take that stake right out, just like this. And I love that it sticks in there.
Seems like it's sturdy too.
It's very, very sturdy. You get, each one, you get 2 of these extension rods, and you can mix and match. If you want this, I have 3 here. Do you see that? So this goes all the way up to 36 inches tall, and then the second one would be just a little bit shorter, which adds dimension. I'm a really big into dimension.
I like that.
But if you wanted to use the 2, you could do 2 and 2. You just simply put them in. It's almost like a puzzle piece.
A little pop and lock
just
in
like
there.
that.
Yeah, you just snap it in place.
And there you go.
Beautiful. So is this at its maximum height?
I could take one from here and put it and make this even taller if I wanted to. If you wanted a really tall one and a shorter one.
Wow.
But I love it. I'm also going to show you one of my favorite ways. I'm going to take this apart.
There can't be another way that you can do this.
Well, it's the smallest, shortest way. So say you want to use this, you have maybe a condo, and you've got a little porch that you love. So wait till you see what I like noticed it, and I was like, is that meant to be? And I don't even really know if it was meant to be, but I'm going to put these 2 together.
Wow, can I do this
Please
one too?
Please do.
All right,
I'm going to pop this in there.
Now, can I ask you a question? If I wanted to turn the lantern the other way,
yes,
so if I wanted to do it this direction, because maybe the flower boxes, right, are overflowing, or I could spin it this way. I love this. Okay, so I just snap this in.
Just snap it in really good. Gonna give it a good, there we go.
Oh,
look at how it looks like a butterfly when it's side by side. I know. Isn't the detail on this is gorgeous.
This is, you guys, okay.
So can you imagine that it is a centerpiece?
This is such a good value today. Let me just real quickly go over the colors, because lots of you, if you want to get several, this is the opportunity to do it, because you can take advantage of 6 flexible payments. So we have it in the bronze. It's a matte finish. It's a deep, dark espresso brown. Remember, you're getting 2. You have your choice of the white, which is also a matte white. You have your beautiful copper, which has a nice rose gold tint to it, but it's not metallic. It's a matte finish, or you can choose the solid black. They all power by the sun. You get it home for under $10, but you're not getting 1 home, you're getting 2. Hey, look, our video stole your idea.
Isn't it beautiful?
I love it.
And when you see it in person, you'll love the detailed work. Easy to put together, and don't be overwhelmed by all of the different ways you can use it, because we walk you through that in the directions that come. So you can choose day of, and you can switch them around.
I love choices. What girl doesn't love choices? Rebecca, thank you so much. I know you're going to be back with some more great things, because it's our clearance frenzy, and we're kind of going cuckoo bananas this morning, doing all 6 flexible payments on everything that you're seeing, including we've got a great little opportunity on mission towels. This is going to be vapor active. You've got your yoga mat towel and a 2-pack of hand towels. You guys, it's normally $45. Today it's 50% off, and on 6 flexible payments, $3.83. 2 choices in color. This is, oh, I didn't even realize you put this over your yoga mat. I gotta get this. You guys know I love yoga. This is great. These are washable. These are gonna keep you cool. They're gonna help keep you dry. And so if you love your mission towels, this is a great way that you can get this home to protect your yoga mat, which is really, really nice. So listen, I mentioned at the top of the show, it's all about clearance frenzy. There's tons of stuff. You can go to hsn.com, but we're gonna be able to give you a wide variety of things that you're shopping for and you're looking for, and maybe you're thinking, the holiday season is right around the corner. I really hate when people come to my house and they wipe their feet on my mat and they dump the dirt and the mud and the snow and the rain and all the things from their shoes. Well, what if we could offer you from Fieldsmith the Thirsty Step indoor mat? So what is this going to do? It's going to absorb. It's so thirsty. And today, we're not doing one on a clearance price for $14.95. We're doing two. This is the first time back since we had it offered in July. It is the only airing. There you are. And it is also on 6 flexible payments. So think about this. Think about you just clean the floors. You mopped them, you vacuumed them, however you clean your floors, and then somebody comes in. They might have tried to wipe their feet outside and they step in and you see the footprints and the shoe prints and the paw prints and the da-da-da-da and the feet prints. What if you had a spot right inside your house that could soak up all that dirt? Well, today we have it for you. It's called our Thirsty Mat, and we're gonna show it to you live. We're gonna show it to you in action because Peter Kilcullen. Now, anytime Peter Kilcullen is here, I just really know we have something that you can trust, something that is real serious matter. No. This is not serious matter. This is practical. Because if I just spend all weekend cleaning my floors, I don't want you coming over and messing them up.
Well, that's what I was showing here. So I immediately just came over and poured some water on here, and I just see it running off the end. Because this is a nice looking mat that you might think, well, that's gonna be great. I should use this mat because it's gonna help, when you have it inside the door. But if it doesn't do anything to help with that water, so as I pour water on there, that it's gonna go through, then that's really not gonna be the mat that you want. Because you'll see with this mat, when I show you on the inside of this, that there's nothing there. So you can already see that line of water has gone through to our mat. So it's not really doing what the mat is meant to do. I want to show you this one. Actually, I'll put a little bit more water on there as well.
Look at you showing off on these Thirsty Mats right here.
The Thirsty Mat is okay. So we have water on there because here's the difference right there. We have a rubber backing on there. So whatever your floors are, in particular hardwood floors, things like that, when people come in and they're going to be wiping their feet, especially now, right? We're heading towards, sadly, the snow season, and it's going to be that rain and snow. It's going to be the salt and sand from the roads. Look at these super absorbent fibers. When you see this,
looks like a rug.
A little bit like a rug, because those are going to be what is absorbing all that moisture. So you're thinking, okay, now I have a muddy, wet mat that's done a great job to protect my floors. Well, what do I do now? Well, if you had this mat, what you would do is you throw it in the garage and you'd use it as that old horrible mat for a while. But with the Thirsty Mat, you throw it in the washing machine. You're gonna be able to just pick this up, toss it in the washer, and it's gonna come out looking brand new.
And that's what we want every single time. We've never done a 2-pack today on clearance. You guys, the flex pay on this is a little crazy. I know it's clearance frenzy, but it's $2.49 to get it home. We have 2 different color choices for you to select from. The one that you just saw Peter using was going to be the beige. No, this one's actually brown, I think. Do we have it in the brown?
Okay. There is one color we're missing. We're sold out.
Don't look at the one that Peter's using. That color's not available. The beige.
Nice.
It's okay. The beige that's here in front of me, yes, it all works the same way. Has more of kind of the taupes and the sands, the medium browns, and maybe even a hint of like an ivory or a white. Or you could choose the gray back here, and that's got all the shades of kind of grays and whites and blacks. So you can see that they look like a really nice carpeted rug. Let me give you the size on these real quick, because I know many of you are probably thinking, okay, do I put this in the front door, the back door, the side door?
Definitely.
28 inches in length.
Right.
And then you've got 18 inches wide, and then it's about a ½ inch in thickness.
Yeah, and most importantly is that rubber back. Because here's one of the other options if we're thinking indoors. You're gonna be able to use this, and we can walk over here, use this, how about as that bath mat, as that mat that when you come out of the shower, because it has that rubber back, it is absorbent for that water that you're gonna be able to step out of your shower onto that mat. And again, because it's washable, I mean, you wouldn't take sort of your, hey, I got this decorative mat, and you're gonna use that every day when you get out of the shower, because it's not gonna be able to be cleaned again. But this being washable, and here's something I wanted to recommend. When you get your Thirsty Mats home, throw them in the wash first before you use them. That kind of fluffs fluffs.
Say that at 5:30 in the morning.
The fibers, and it sort of activates that mat, so it's going to be really absorbent after it comes out of the wash, and then every time it gets dirty and everything else, you can do that as well. And so let's see, when you have all this mud and dirt and grime, when you go to the mat, the first thing, you know, if I stand there, I wanted you to see, it does start to absorb that water right away, but then you wipe your feet like normal. Again, all those fibers doing a great job on there. So then when you walk onto your floors and we walk onto your carpets, your other carpets, your area rugs, that it's going to do a great job. But it really is a nice way to get that moisture off your feet. So certainly if it's like that first muddy day, I don't want to step in that.
You know what I'm thinking about? So I have this is totally not seasonal, but I have a pool.
Sure.
And I have a mat outside, right? But what always happens, your feet are still wet when you come inside.
Exactly.
It never absorbs the moisture.
Well, the real way to do it is to have that mat outside. So there's outdoor mats that you want.
And then this is indoor.
Exactly. But having that indoor mat, you're exactly right. Even if you wipe your feet really good and get the mud off there or anything else, but if it's the rain and that mat's outside, it could already be wet. You want something inside so you don't have that water on your floors. I mean, hardwood floors there that we're seeing, that's a great one. Even the kitty. He's always got muddy little paws.
The dogs, the kids, all the guests.
Exactly.
Think of the holiday parties. You can't ask people to take their shoes off, right? They're walking through, maybe it's puddles, maybe it's snow, it's the sleet, it's the muddy conditions outside. This is called a thirsty step mat. It's for the indoor purposes, right inside your door to protect, maybe it's your laminate, maybe it's your hardwood surfaces, maybe it's the tile, maybe, you know, you just need the opportunity to be able to tell people, hey, wipe your feet when you come to my house, and it's not going to go through.
Exactly. That rubber back's really important, those absorbent fibers. You're getting a 2-pack, which is really cool. So maybe one can go into the bathroom, one definitely could go by that front door, because as you're getting into those winter months, and then again, the best thing about this is you can take those mats, no matter, I can see like I have a little bit of mud that I just was taking off my foot, but the great thing is you're going to throw that in the wash, and it's going to come out perfect. It's going to keep those fibers doing their job at absorbing all that moisture, that you're going to love it. So it just makes sense to have a mat that can help with the water coming into the house as we go into rainy winter season. Indoor mat to go along with that outdoor mat.
I think so. It's a perfect complement. Your choices in color in front of us right here is going to be what we're calling gray, and it's multi-tonal. Think of it as like a tri-thread. So you've got the blacks and the grays and the whites, or you can choose the beige, which has more of the taupes and the sand colors. But beige has been most popular this hour at a clearance price. Listen. On FlexPay, it's $2.49. You get it home, you say, hey, everybody go out and get your feet as dirty as you want. Come inside and see if it works, right? And the other thing too is even if you just had this seasonally, as kind of your throwaway mats to know, hey, guests are coming over, people are coming over, let me put these at the door. You wash them in between. They don't have to be out all the time.
Well, that's actually a nice point. I mean, you obviously know you know your people are coming over.
Yeah.
You know it's a super muddy day because it's been raining or there's a lot of snow out there. Grab the mat and throw it out front and know you can pick it up, you're going to throw it immediately in the washing machine, and it's going to be clean. But you're right, maybe you just roll it up and you have it specifically for those days that you know are going to destroy your floors or your nice carpeting inside. That's a good idea.
Point.
I like that.
Before your nice carpeting, if you have white carpet, if you have brand new area rugs, what do people typically do? They go and they sort of dig their feet a little into your carpet, right, and sort of wipe. You don't want that to happen. And today you're getting a pack of 2, so you're getting 2 thirsty mats that you're going to use indoor to be able to absorb the dirt, the mud, the sleet, the snow, the moisture, the rain, whatever it is that's going to be tracked in on people's feet and their shoes. So Peter's not going anywhere.
No, well, we're going outside.
We are.
That's
we're going to go outside, but before we do that, we're going to take a quick little break so that we can run outside so we can shop with you some more.
Here's your Merry update for today. Andrew Lessman is here tomorrow, but we started the celebration early. Today, get free shipping and anniversary pricing on all Andrew Lessman vitamins and supplements. And our Columbus Day sale is still on, but not for long. Get great deals on some of your favorite brands and 6 FlexPay on all clearance now through Monday. Best gifts ever. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
Thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list and make monthly payments
with no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew, a pair of funky boots for my sister,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
How many years have we been making these?
Too many to count.
That's true. And this is for you.
You didn't have to do that.
I know, I wanted to. Because, you know, these never last long.
It's Project Central around here. With just a little imagination, some of this, a bit of that. The possibilities are endless. Whether you're just getting started, or if you have a full room devoted to crafting, we have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say yes to crafting at HSN.
I told you Peter Kilcullen wasn't going anywhere, but now I'm really gonna put you to work. Those mats were doing all the work. I'm putting Peter to work. No. It's actually not hard because pressure washers actually make it really simple and easy to actually clean your own exterior of your home, or maybe it's your lawn furniture, it's your siding, it's your pool deck, it's your sidewalk. If you've ever borrowed or rented a pressure washer, you know how hard it is to give it back because you just kind of like were so excited that you were able to renew or revitalize or refresh your existing home, the things that you pay your hard-earned money for. Well, today we have the opportunity for you to own your own pressure washer. It's by Earthwise. It's our 1800, so it's our most powerful industrial strength electric pressure washer. It comes with all the nozzles and all the tips. We've got some great colors. But I want you to come and take a look at this demonstration because you might be looking at your backyard fence and trying to convince your husband that you want a new one. Or should I say maybe he's trying to convince you that he needs a new one. Imagine if you could just kind of blast away the dirt, the grime, the mold, the mildew, and then reveal what was lying underneath all of that wear and tear, but a beautiful fence. Right, Peter?
I mean, it's amazing. You get addicted to doing this. You're going to be so, I mean, look at the difference. There's very few things that you can do as an outdoor job or your DIY jobs where you get that instant gratification. And you know what the other part is? How easy is that for me? I mean, there's a lot of different jobs that I need to be doing outside, but a lot of them are hard work. You know, they're really difficult. This one is so easy to do. I'm holding on to this lance and then the trigger area, and I mean, it is so easy to use. I'm using our 25-degree tip on here. We give you 3 different tips actually for spraying. We give you a 0 degree. We give you the 25 to 40. We also give you the low pressure soap tip so we can apply detergent or car wash, things like that. It's amazing. And we also give you the turbo nozzle as well.
You got really excited just then.
I did.
You got really excited about this. I love when you get excited about things like that. I feel like it's like Tim the Toolman telling you, you're like, I'm really excited about
when
this.
something's so easy to use, and you really will get excited about doing this, and then you see those immediate instant results on areas that, imagine if I said you have to clean the fence and try to get all that mold and mildew off there.
With like a scrub brush and a bucket?
Can you imagine? It's impossible.
That's not gonna happen.
So what happens is if you don't rent or borrow a pressure washer, those jobs never get done. And before you know it, it's years later and you're like, how's the fence look that bad? But if you get a pressure washer and you can do this. Now, this wasn't a professional doing this. This wasn't someone who knows more than you. It was actually one of our producers.
Oh, well, then we know they never. No, I'm just kidding.
So, I mean, but look at all the weathered, how old and terrible that wood looks, and the after, and that was probably about 20 minutes worth of work, maybe less, to do that section, and it looks fantastic. It looks brand new, and you said it. You maybe think, oh, we need a new fence, but you don't. Maybe you have a new fence. I have a PVC white fence that is fairly new. every 6 months, it's completely covered in the green, mold and mildew. It's crazy. Pressure washer solves that problem.
That's a really good point, because this is something you're able to use season after season over and over again. But I noticed, we're calling this an electric pressure washer. So that means there's no gas.
None.
There's no fumes.
Nope. And you'll notice that when I pull the trigger, you get the power, you hear the machine turn on. As soon as I let go, it turns off. So here's a couple of things. Well, first of all, this is our newest design, and you mentioned it. It really, you know, looks and feels that like those real industrial type pressure washers. So it's protected in that little metal frame you can see right there. Super easy to move around with the wheels. It kind of has its own little cart, which is nice. We have all the different nozzles that are right up here, which is great.
On board then?
Exactly.
You're not going to lose them, which I love.
Right, and all you're doing when you get this home is you're going to add your garden hose right there. It just attaches right there. You plug it in. We have a 35-foot electrical cord. We have the largest soap or detergent tank that we've ever had at 64 ounces. We also have a 25-foot pressurized hose. That's this, which means normally you used to have your pressure washer and you'd be kind of right next to its brain and then you'd move everything over. But look at this, 25 feet, by far the longest we've ever had. So now you can set up the machine, you can do the entire deck, the entire driveway, wash the car, go all the way around without having to move it. It makes it so simple, so easy. So you're gonna walk out your front door, and you should do this, order yours and then walk out the front door tomorrow morning. And you'll say, oh, I can do the deck, I can do the little walkway, the pavers, I can do the driveway. Then you're gonna look at the foundation. Maybe you have that exposed foundation. Maybe you have some stepping stones on the side of the house. Then you're gonna wash the car. You're gonna love it. This will be your obsession leading into the winter time.
Washing the car, now that's something, you could pay a lot of money to get your car detailed, even if you've just got to get off the pollen or the snow or the sleet or just the muck from driving. I mean, you can add the detergent on board, so you can either use it with or without detergent. So you can be completely like chemical free if you wanted to and go 100% just water.
Right, so we're using water right now. If we have soap in there, the only way to put the soap on is you just switch to the soap nozzle. It automatically knows, and then it puts it on. So here I'm going to continue using that 25 degree. You can see the 25 degree, you can see how it's a little bit wider, and if you ever want more power, you just get a little bit closer. So no matter what nozzle you're using, more power, you get a little bit closer. But I think that 25 degree is gonna be the one that you wanna use most often. Makes it so easy, so pavers and brick face, all of those are gonna be a lot cleaner with a pressure washer. I think it's funny, when you get this home, I think you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna say, I forgot what the pavers look like. Even your kind of your regular concrete driveway, you know, kind of has a lot of little small nooks and crannies in it. I guarantee you can hit this with hit that with the pressure washer. You're gonna be amazed because there's so much black dirt in there. You forget what that's supposed to look like. And including, here's the other great one, the outside of your house. Now I have a yellowish, lemon yellow, if you ask my wife Debbie, color of the house.
It's a perfect color, Debbie. I think you did a great job selecting that.
But what happens is you don't notice how just dull and dirty it gets after one season.
Just kind of the elements that happen naturally outside.
And then you use your pressure washer.
Well, you just switched a nozzle like in seconds. Like it was so easy to do. You didn't have to take any tools, anything.
Not at all. You see that we have that brass connector right there, and then all metal tips, that goes on, that stays up here. Now it's in there and set to go. This is our 0 degree. This will shoot that blast of water 16 feet, so you can reach that second story.
Okay, before you do that, hold on, pause 1 second, Peter. I know, it's hard. He's so excited. He's addicted to that. Let me tell everybody the colors you have to choose from.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Red is the one that we've been working on here outside. We also have it in yellow, which is really nice. It's kind of a bright, happy yellow. Maybe it'll make you excited about getting outside and taking care of all those pressure washing needs. Or we have it in blue. We're down to our final 3 colors. This is the first and only airing of the day at a clearance price. We've taken $60 off, and we're breaking up your payments into 6 equal installments, which makes about $23 and change to bring it home. You get to pay that off on your choice of credit card, and then the instant gratification is just totally unleashed.
I think that this might be the thing that's going to shock everyone the most when you get your pressure washer home. The difference it'll make on the outside of your house. Now, if you're looking to repaint your house, absolutely grab the pressure washer because it's a must. You have to do it because it's, you know, it can cost a lot of money to have your house repainted or a lot of work. You want to make sure it looks great and it lasts for a number of years. Pressure washing first is the best way to go. But honestly, it's a very easy job. This is very lightweight. It doesn't take a lot of strength to control this. There's no learning curve. You don't have to learn to do anything. You know, sometimes I joke that if you had a professional come in to do this job, the only difference between you and the professionals doing it is they own the pressure washer. They
own the pressure, and now you own the pressure washer, which I love.
Exactly. It's so simple.
If you're in real estate, like buying and selling properties, or maybe I just sold a property, which the biggest thing that I was concerned with was, how does it look? What's the curb appeal? How is somebody gonna walk up? Are they gonna think the house has been taken care of? So whether it's the siding, whether it's the sidewalk, whether it's the garage floor, or maybe the, you know, your driveway. Think about even your outdoor furniture, just the spaces around that just start to get weathered. They just start to look dingy and dark. Imagine being able to clean it with the power of water. It's 1,800 pressure PSI, so that's pressure per square inch, and that just gives it that powerful industrial strength that now you own. You're the one that's gonna be, everybody's gonna be asking you, why does your house look so good? Why does, it doesn't matter after a winter season or a rainy season or the spring pollen season, why does it always look new? It's because you're gonna own the pressure washer and everybody's gonna start asking you about it, like, how can I borrow it? It's totally fine if you let people borrow it, just get it back, okay? But I know Peter is outside and he's taking it to another level because you're gonna, you've got the car out there, Peter? What do you got out there?
You know it. I mean, using the pressure washer to wash your car or to wash your RV in a boat or any kind of your fun toys, your four-wheelers and things like that, this is gonna be perfect. So I put the 40-degree tip on there so you can see it's a little bit wider spray. But again, still plenty strong enough. Just kind of get all the loose dirt off there. You can get in a little closer, get all the bugs off the headlights, things like that. Let's get some around the wheels and the tires. But now I want to apply that soap. So all I have to do is I'm going to go over here, and all those different tips are on board. I'm going to go from the 40-degree to the low pressure tip that automatically adds that soap. So I put that on. Now all I have to do is pull that trigger and you'll watch it'll put a tremendous amount of soap on there in seconds. Look at that. If you want to soap up the car in less than a minute, that is the way to go. I mean, look at that. So now it gives you a chance to let that soap sit there just for a minute or so. Grab my 40-degree, put this back on there, and look at this. I can go back and forth with this 25 feet of pressurized hose. I don't have to move the machine, and now I can blast away the rest of the dirt and grime. I mean, look at all the soap on there. I didn't have to use a sponge. I don't have all my hands in a bucket full of soap. This makes it incredibly easy, and you always have that power. The wheel wells, look at the rims. We can get right in there and blast away all that dirt, grime. Really, the best way to wash your car, the difference is immediate. So every time you use that pressure washer, it's instant gratification. You are gonna love it. If you just get it to wash your car, I think you're gonna be super happy. But when you get it, you start washing your car. You're gonna move all the way around your outside, your driveway and patio. Maybe it's the patio furniture. Again, this pressure washer does such an instant, amazing job. You are gonna love it. Because again, this is one of those jobs. How am I gonna clean this wicker furniture without a pressure washer? This makes it, look at that. Look at the dirt flying out of that. All the nooks and crannies. It does such a nice job. So anything outdoors, this is the way to go. Just blasting away all that dirt and grime. So the great part is use it right now. Maybe you're putting that furniture away for the wintertime, or maybe you're forced to leave it outside. Do it now. You'll be doing so much more when springtime comes around. This is the best and really the easiest way to keep everything clean around the house.
Okay, so everybody's getting really nervous every time I go like that, but I feel really powerful right now. But it's gonna be so easy when you get this home. Let me give you a quick update because this is on a clearance price. The red is selling the fastest. Remember, all the nozzles are on board. The blue is right behind it, but the yellow, I have 30 left. That's it. Final quantities in the yellow. Today you're saving $60, and we're breaking up this clearance price into 6 equal monthly installments of $23 and change. It is so versatile. It's something that you'll use, just like Peter said, immediately when you get home. This isn't something that's only good for one season or one application, whether it's the outside of the house, whether it's the fencing, whether it's the flooring, whether it's the car. It's the instant gratification with the power of pressure with your own garden hose. That's all you have to do is connect it, and then the water just blasts away the dirt.
Right, you can definitely do this. It really is easy. So I know we're almost out of time, so I wanted to show you the turbo nozzle. So when we talk about those really big areas, the driveway, the deck, this is gonna turbocharge that 1800 PSI that we have anyway. But watch this, it spins all that power in a circle. Oh, yeah, we go there, stay there, we'll do that. So look at that, it spins it in a circle. So we're covering more area. Listen to this thing when I fire this up. This is like a jet engine. So you'll be able to blast through all those big areas. So an entire brick patio, the entire driveway. I love that turbo nozzle, and it really works well, even on something like this fence.
That's impressive.
Can you hear that?
I can hear it. I can feel the machine working too. This is powerful.
You get excited about it. I'm not the only one.
Listen,
you will as soon as you get it home.
I am not taking away this man's excitement. It is way too early for me to be able to do that. This is the only planned airing of the day. In fact, this is probably the only airing, so take advantage of getting it on clearance price. It's also a good gift for maybe somebody that you know that needs to get the job done.
Any guy.
Any guy. Okay, and I wasn't gonna say if it was any guy. I feel pretty powerful too.
Love it.
We do extended holiday returns on everything, 6 flexible payments. Don't go anywhere. The clearance frenzy continues right after this.
Here's your Merry update for today. Andrew Lessman is here tomorrow, but we started